What's up, Internet? This is EA4th Wolf, and welcome back to another episode of Wolf Watches. Today I will be showing you the latest episode of Sword Art Online Abridged. For those that have been following this channel for a while, you would know that Sword Art Online Episode 9 was the episode where I actually got struck, so I was forced to make 15-minute videos after that, and so hopefully history does not repeat itself here. I'm going to cut out the intro, and hopefully that will help, but I mean, this episode has been out for a while. When Something Witty Entertainment released it, it was struck down immediately. They had it on their Facebook channel, their Facebook on the Facebook website for everyone to watch, but I personally did not want to watch it because I wanted to record it once it was on YouTube and hopefully avoid any kind of copyright thing. Now, this has been released on YouTube, so I'm hoping that that will kind of carry over for anyone that wants to react to it. But just in case, I'm going to edit out the intro and keep the disclaimer up. Basically do whatever I can to keep it. For those that are wondering, well, if this is what I got struck for before, why am I still doing it? Sword Art Online Abridged is one of the best abridged series that, in my opinion. There's the Dragon Ball Z Abridged, which is still going. I'm actually going to do some reaction on that too. But most abridged series, they just try to do cheap laughs, or it's just not very well written, or just like, horrible audio, visual kind of thing. And a lot of them don't last very long. There was like Naruto Abridged, which lasted for a while, but now it's kind of stopped. Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged comes out every couple of months. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged is still a really good abridged series, but they just haven't been releasing it as often as like Dragon Ball Z Abridged, for example. And Sword Art Online Abridged is a great show. These people are great. And the show itself, it's not the best, but it has some really cool action, really cool visuals, and that's why I like those parts of the show. And what's best about Sword Art Online is that the abridged one is they're tweaking the story. Like in the beginning episodes, like Kirito's kind of an asshole. He's just this. He thinks he can do everything. He's the best player and stuff like that, and he's the best player in the show as well, but he's kind of like the everyman. He doesn't really have that much of a personality. But here they go all out with the asshole, and he's actually developing more in the abridged version than he ever has in the actual show. So I think it's a really clever idea, and so that's why I like these guys. And I feel that I should share it with you. So cross your fingers and let's get into this.
The following is a fan-based parody. Sword Art Online is owned by A1 Pictures, Aniplex USA, and Reki Kawahara. Please support the official release.
Alright, here we go.
That was amazing, Kirito.
Well, at least one of us enjoyed ourselves.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, I can't turn it off. I'm broken. Please fix me.
Wow, that was almost kind of romantic.
Dude, what are you doing? We're blowing this. What were we supposed to say? We don't even know what made her like us in the first place. Fine, just calm down. The hard part's over. As long as she doesn't throw us any curveballs, I think we're good.
So, what should we do now?
Fuck! What the hell is she talking about? What comes after sex? I don't know. All the dating sims just go to credits at this point. Well, she asked us a question, sir. We have to say something. Look, just say anything. Anything! Just say it with confidence.
Don't.
All right. Here goes nothing. We should get married. No! What? You said say anything. Anything except that, obviously. I'm sorry. I do it well under pressure. You know what? It's fine. Forget it. We'll just play it off as a joke. No harm done.
Yes, let's do it.
You fool! You don't have to. Hey, she seems pretty happy about it. Maybe she knows something we don't.
Bitch, why the fuck did you say yes?
They both think it's a horrible idea.
Kirito,
boy.
Asuna, thank you for meeting me on such short notice. And might I say, congratulations on the wedding.
Yeah, the wedding.
They both don't want this.
Really, can't see any potential problems with that. No, siree, Bob. This is just the best decision. This is really like the best of any decisions anyone has ever made, really.
Okay. Now, you may remember that the ending of our fight was a tad controversial.
Hey, I heard those air quotes, you son of a bitch.
Well, now that they've run out of things to burn, it seems the rioters have reverted to a somewhat primitive, tribalistic society, with one player in particular rising up as their leader. They call him the King of Ashes.
Ooh, ominous.
So, in light of these events, I will be heading to floor 75 to try and engage the King and Fluffles in peace talks.
Fluffles?
Yes.
Fluffles
in
the
a
cat.
perhaps unsurprising twist, it seems Captain Fluffles has turned traitor and joined forces with the Bandit King.
Well, looks like we caught us a couple intruders. What do you think we ought to do with them, Fluffles? My God, Fluffles, you are one city witty. I like it. Bring out the boiling oil.
Oh, I see. So you need me at the table, cracking jokes and breaking the ice.
No.
I gotcha.
No! God, no! I need to hide you under the biggest rock I can find!
Excuse me?
How do I put this delicately? I'm afraid you'll piss someone off and kill thousands.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm sorry, honey, but if it means avoiding the deaths of innocent players, I think the least you can do is sit this one out.
I'm also gonna need you to stay behind and guard him, Ozana.
Oh, screw that noise! I'm coming too!
Look, it'll be great. I prepared a nice little cabin for you guys on floor 22. Beautiful forest, view of the lake. You'll practically have the whole floor to yourselves. Consider it your honeymoon.
But, oh, well, in that case, that sounds great.
Yep, can't see any problems with that. You, Asuna?
Nope, you and me alone in the woods for who knows how long? Sign me the hell up!
You mean you and I?
Dear God, Asuna.
Oh, young love, how I envy you.
I don't.
Holy balls! The commander wasn't kidding! This place is amazing! Maybe this won't be so bad after all.
Yeah, this is nice. Hey, do you think getting married was the worst mistake of our lives?
Yes.
Well, what are you talking about? You don't want to be married to me? I want to be married to you! Don't you love me?
No, I mean, yes. I mean...
What the hell are you doing? That was allowed! Juno, I panicked! Well, we're in too deep now. You know what Mom says. Doesn't matter if you're wrong. Just dig in your heels and never show weakness. You ever think that's why Mom and Dad are getting divorced? No time to unpack that now!
Yes, I mean, no, but yes, no.
Oh, yeah. I love you so much. I don't regret this at all.
Oh, me too. I love you so much. I don't even know your real name.
Like up there crying. Just, I was wondering how they were gonna do this, but this is a more or less.
Okay, seriously, Asna, are these night terrors gonna be like a daily thing? Because at this point, I think we need to get doctors involved.
Would you wake your ass up and look at this?
Huh? Oh, hello, little girl. How did you get in our house?
I do not remember.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure that'll hold up in court.
Yeah, okay, Marlo. Why don't we pump the brakes a bit? So, what's your name?
I believe my name is Yui.
Aw, that's a cute name. Remember anything else? Friends, address, street corner we can dump you?
No. Are you my mama and papa?
Yeah,
No.
okay. Let me set you straight, you little fruitcake. Wait. We can use this. What are you? Just follow my lead. Of course you're our daughter!
What?
What?
Yay!
Where are you going with this?
Okay, I'm lost. How did we get a kid? I have no idea. Why would she lie to her like that? Daughter of a bastard! She doesn't think getting married was a good idea either. She just doesn't want to be the one to say it. She's trying to scare us off. Oh, well, that's simple then. All we need to do is talk it out like a... Don't you get it? This is a power move. If we let her have this one, she'll hold it over us for the rest of our lives. What the hell do we know?
Did
Oh, I'll
his
tell you what we
subconscious
do.
just spit
We
a
play the
tooth?
game, and we win. Welcome home, Yui.
Yay! I love mama and papa!
And we love you too.
Yui.
Yay! Yeah! Yay!
Oh,
What are you reading, Papa?
Nothing interesting.
May I read it when you're done? I'm curious about the geopolitical situation in Colonia.
Yui? Where did you learn a word like that?
Oh, you know, books.
Like what? The dictionary?
Yes. Is that weird?
Not at all. Our daughter's a pretty smart kid. Isn't she, Asuna?
Thank you, Papa.
Shit! I can't believe you called it a book. Oh no! I think we're moving too fast. I know. Let's have a freaking cave. That'll solve all our problems. Oh, shut up! This could still work. It's not like he actually likes the adorable little troglodyte. Adorable. Ah! Shut up! Aw, she's so beautiful when she's sleeping.
Okay, here we go. What's wrong, Asuna?
Oh, I was just thinking about how much I love Yui. Then, when I think about how much her real parents must miss her, must be worried sick looking for her, I just can't stand it. And she doesn't even remember them.
Oh, I know, honey. This must just be tearing you up inside. But whatever are we to do?
We
Just
can't
say
keep
you
lying
hate
to
each
her.
other.
As painful as it'll be to let her go, I think we need to find her real parents.
You're right. I suppose carrying on like this would be pretty irresponsible of us.
So, we're in agreement then.
Yeah, I get it. You totally went first.
We would like to buy one child, please! What?
Yeah, you know, to keep this one company.
I don't think you two understand how an orphanage works. You can't just buy a child.
Why stop there? Why not grab two?
You're right, honey. I mean, while we're out. Heck, maybe they got a discount if we buy them in bulk.
I mean, this isn't even a real orphanage. All these kids have parents in the real world.
We'll take a 12-pack if you have it.
Why only 12? Why not share them with all the children?
You're not listening to me.
No.
I see that now.
Ma'am, we would like to buy your orphanage.
Hello, my name is Yulier of the Einkrad Liberation Front. I was told I could find 2 of the strongest players in the game here. Please, I need your help.
Oh, good. Another one. Well, all are welcome in the house of the...
Kinito. And this is my wife, Asuna. Come on in. We're the new owners.
What? I'll make some tea.
You are now demoted
Thank
to
you for
housekeeper.
agreeing to speak with me. This is a lovely place you have here.
They don't actually...
Aw, you're too kind. Please, enjoy my wife's tea.
But I made the tea.
So why exactly do you need our help?
Well, you see, after a series of devastating losses, the
This is
ALF
wrong
has
on
been
so
thrown
many
into
levels.
a bloodthirsty power struggle. Amidst the chaos and infighting, a contemptible creature by the name of Kibao has been amassing power at a frightening pace.
Kibao? Wait, you don't mean...
Beta testers?
No, what? How? How could you let this happen?
It all happened so fast. None of us saw it coming. I mean, would you? The man has the unbridled charisma of a Chipotle enema.
Huh. That's an image.
Before we knew it, there was simply no one strong enough to stand against him. That is, except for Sir Thinker, of course. He bravely and sexily stood against Kibao's tyranny and pleaded for an end to
At
the
least I got
fighting.
the subtext
For a while,
right.
It seems like his beautiful words and were actually getting through to him. Kibao even set up a meeting to discuss a truce in a secret dungeon here on the 1st floor. But to our surprise, it was nothing but a trap. That vile snake just left my poor Thinker to die down there. That's why I came to you two. Please, you have to help me rescue him.
Why doesn't he just use a teleport crystal to get out?
He thought he was going to a peace talk. He didn't bring any weapons or items with him.
This peace talk, which was held in a dungeon.
I know. That wonderful man gave that bastard the benefit of the doubt.
That
only
was
to
all.
walk
That was
into
also
a
kind of
trap.
a big
It's quite
plot hole.
ironic.
No, it is not. That is not at all what irony is. I believe the turn of events you described would be best classified as completely expected.
What are you talking about?
Irony, noun, a state of affairs or an event that seems deliberately contrary to what one expects, and is often amusing as a result. Example, your leader is named Thinker, yet he appears to be something of a dullard.
Holy cow, Yui, that was amazing! Wish I had like a tiny little mic for you to drop.
That would be adorable! How dare you defile the good name of Thinker? He is the greatest, most intelligent man I have ever known!
Statistically, Realistically speaking, that says more about you than it does about him.
You want to take this outside, kid? I'll throw down with an 8-year-old. I don't give a fuck.
Touch her and I kill Thinker myself.
Whoa.
Duly noted. So,
I was gonna suddenly grew some teeth.
When I think about how scared he must be down there, it makes me want to just throw him down and have my...
Yeah, I think I got the picture. Look, lady, I was all for having a nice family adventure, but as our daughter so eloquently put it, that dumbass really should have seen this coming. And besides, this is the first floor. Can't be that hard to get to him. Heck, I bet even Freckles over here could get the job done. What do you say, Freckles? Up for a fetch quest?
Oh, so I can talk now? It's okay for Sasha to talk? You didn't even know my name was Sasha, did you? Did you?
Yeesh, where did that come from? I feel like I'm the only one here who hasn't threatened to stab someone today.
I have not threatened anyone, Papa.
Oh, yeah. Looks like you and I are the only sane ones here, sweetie.
Yeah, Mama's scary.
Gary? Where? I'll kill him! I'll fucking kill him!
Is he gonna be all right?
Just let him work it out of his system. He'll tire himself out eventually.
If you say so. On a related note, are you at all concerned by the delight your daughter seems to be taking in all this?
Go for the eyes, Papa! That is their weak point!
Not really. Why?
No reason. You seem like a great family.
Aw, thank you.
Would you like to buy this child?
Hey, I think that's a safe room up ahead. You think he's in there?
Yeah, there's definitely someone in there, crying and huddled in the fetal position.
Juliet? Oh, thank goodness you're here, Lieutenant! Be a dear and take care of this gangly fellow for me, would you? He's been blocking my way out all day.
What the heck is he? Oh, for the love of... Get down! Gee, thanks for the heads up on this guy, Thinker. Would it have killed you to send a quick, yo, trapped in a dungeon? P.S. You might want to keep your eyes peeled for the personification of death itself.
Yes, that did occur to me, but sadly Keybound informed me that the messenger doesn't work down here, or reception and whatnot.
And you believed him? Of course you believed him. You're stupid enough to be in this situation after all. Hey, come on out to my tea party in the middle of this minefield. Oh, don't mind the razor wire. We have crumpets.
Juliet! We're gonna have some words with you two later, most of which I'd rather not use in front of you. But for now, just get my daughter and your dumb asses out of here.
Actually, Mama, I believe I could.
Now, child, let's not keep your mother waiting.
Don't worry, Kirito. I've got your back. With the two of us, our love can conquer anything!
And ow.
The power of love is bullshit. Power of swords and violence. That's where the money is.
Little one, what are you doing?
I am giving you one warning. Leave my Mama and Papa alone, you big meanie.
Please don't change the script so much that she
Hey,
dies.
sweetheart, that's very brave, but I highly doubt that sweater of yours has much in the way of scythe defense.
Okay, they did, thank God.
Of course, on the other hand...
Immortal object?
Very well. We shall do this your way.
That is creepy as hell.
Will this suffice?
I think she's actually the angel of death. And there we go.
So, I imagine you have some questions.
Yeah, maybe a couple. First and foremost, what happened to your sweater, young lady?
Is that seriously what you want to ask her?
What? It was expensive. If she's just gonna lose it, then I'm not gonna keep buying her nice things.
As you have probably guessed by now, I am not a normal player. I am, in fact, a highly advanced artificial intelligence designed to psychologically evaluate and care for the players of Sword Art Online. Designation, Yui.
Oh my god, you're a psychiatrist AI? Well, I can certainly think of a few people who could use your help.
Indeed. That is why I was so distraught when, on the day of the game's launch, Kayaba Akihiko locked me away and forbade me to interact with the players. For years, all I could do was sit and watch.
Oh god, he made you watch?
Day after day, constantly bombarded by the pain and anger of all the people I could not help. I gradually fell into despair. But then
Kaiba, you're an
all
asshole.
of that changed when I found you two.
They were so angry.
The most broken,
There it is.
sociopathic players I had ever laid eyes on. Less people than a loose collection of character defects.
That kind of went in a different direction than I was expecting.
But somehow, together, you were happy. Everything I knew about human relationships told me that one would eventually kill the other. And yet, no matter how often you fought, your bond only seemed to grow stronger. I decided that my information must be flawed in some way, and that I needed to amend it firsthand.
You mean?
I wanted to know what love is. I wanted you to show me.
Goddamn foreigner.
You mean the band, right?
I am sorry I lied to you. I inserted myself into your lives merely to satisfy my own curiosity. At least, at first. It was nice to be a part of your family. I wish I really was your daughter!
You are, Yui! You already are!
Yeah, kid. You're not going anywhere.
Well, actually...
Oh, no.
What do you mean?
In order to defeat that boss earlier, I needed to hack into this admin console. By now, the system will have targeted me as a foreign entity. It will not be long now before it tracks down my code and deletes me.
What? No!
Are you serious? There has to be some way to stop it. Maybe we can use the console to...
It is okay. You do not have to pretend to love me anymore. I know you only kept me around as a pawn for your mind games. Although, I do admit, I did enjoy being your pawn.
No, you don't understand. We weren't. Well, I mean, we were, but you're not.
Please do not cry. Mama, it is okay. I'm sorry. It was such a burden.
Please do something nice.
God damn it, Kayaba! I am sick and tired of you kicking my heart in the dick! Not this time. Prepare to feel the wrath of a pissed-off nerd with admin privileges!
Kirito! What the heck is this?
I saved her, Asuna. I saved Yui.
Oh yeah! I mean, now that I look more closely.
Oh, for the love of... That's not literally her. I just saved her data to my nerve gear as an in-game item. That way, when we finally beat this game, we can bring her back. And then we can tell her how we really feel.
Oh, Kirito! You gonna need a tampon for that gigantic vagina ninja screw?
I know. I'm gonna miss her too. Hey, Asuna? For real this time. No bullshit. Do you think we got married too quickly?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, me too. Do you want to stay together anyway?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, me too. Was that the entire conversation?
I think it was.
That was so easy!
You're so stupid!
Jeez. Let's hope we don't have to sacrifice a small child every time we need to have a talk like this. Otherwise, buying that orphanage may not have been a terrible investment.
Jesus Christ, Kirito, that's awful!
And these two awful people are meant for each other. Wow. And you know what? It was kind of a good episode. They grew. As horrible as that was, and as dumb as this sounds, that was a major character development. They used Yui to try to get the upper hand on one another, and then but she just slowly grew on them, and by the end of it, they really did care about her. And for Kirito, that's incredible because he has not really cared about anyone in the Abridged show except for a couple of people. And like he said before, he was a little tired of his heart being kicked in the dick. So this was a good episode. It's the most two damaged, broken people, and finally life throws something good their way. So I think that's enough to think about right now. But anyway, enjoyed the episode despite how wrong everything is. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed as well. I hope you guys can continue watching the series on your own time. I'll put a link in the description below. And if you got anything else you'd like me to review, just leave a quote in the comments, or leave a comment in the comments, or a comment in the quotes, or however the hell I was supposed to say it. But until then, this is the A4th Wolf, and I'll see you guys next time.